This is how you can get everything you want in Las Vegas at a discount. This is not clickbait. This is a secret that locals don't even know about, and I'm gonna tell you right now. One thing a lot of tourists do not know, and some locals don't even know this as well, is that there are two different pricing structures in Las Vegas. One is for locals and the other is for tourists. Now, if you're a tourist, you're gonna wanna try to get the local discount on everything. How can you get that local discount? Number one is that you become friends with a local and you have them book everything under their name and you're just giving them the money for it. That's a way that you could save like a couple $100s. Number two is be a resident of Arizona, California, or Utah. Number three, which I recommend the most, is getting yourself a novelty ID. Getting a novelty ID, what this do for you is that it gives you the local discounts. Locals get discounts on every single thing. We get discounts on hotel room for all MGM and Caesars properties. So that could be like 10% to 15% depending on the time of the year. A lot of time we get free upgrades just because we're local. At restaurants, we get discounts as well. Sometimes you could get free dessert or free entree with your meal as well. Now, if you want to go to a show, guess what? Discounts for us as well at all these shows. If you want to go to the nightclub, sometimes locals get in for 100% free. Now, if you are a local, you should definitely get in for free every single time without having to do this method, but that's another story. The thing about getting a novelty ID is that it could be really sketchy. I remember in high school when I got mine, I had to send money all the way to the Ukraine and I had to wait 6 to 7 months before they send it back. I honestly believe that I paid around $200 for my ID and it took forever, but it was useful. Even if you're a resident of California, Utah, or Arizona, I still recommend that you go out and get a Nevada ID. The reason why is because you get discounts on certain things. You don't get the same amount of discounts that us locals do. Now, you guys from California, Utah, and Arizona, you guys come to Las Vegas the most, so you guys should get the most discounts, and the way you could do that is by getting a local's ID. Again, I paid $200 for a premium ID, but there are ones online that you could get for like $60, $40, $30. I have my laptop right here. I'm actually going to tell you guys all the discounts that you could get as a local. Now, I already told you guys about the room discount, the restaurant discount, and also the show discount, but I'm gonna let you guys know all the other things that you can get discounts for as well. All right, so here are some cool discounts that you could get right now if you have a local's ID. At most spas and salons, locals could get 20% off. So that could go good for you girls who want to go on a cool, relaxing trip. Maybe you don't want to party, but you just want to relax. This is good for you. At Caesars Palace, locals could get 20% off of wedding receptions. At all Caesars properties, locals could get 10% off on rooms if you use discount code LOCO. When you try this, you have to show them your local ID when you arrive. As I said previously, there are 3 ways that you could do this. One is by asking a local to make the reservation for you. Number 2 is by getting a novelty ID. And number 3 is being from California, Arizona. Keep in mind, there are blackout dates to this discount. So if you're trying to come during Christmas, 4th of July, or any major holiday, just know that this discount code is not going to work. If you want to go zip lining, that is 50% off for locals. If you want to go on the world's tallest observation wheel, which is bigger than the London Eye, that is 50% off for locals. I'm also seeing right now that for some restaurants, there's half off a wine, there's free desserts. At Gordon Ramsay's, locals could get free beer. Also at buffets, every single event that goes down in Las Vegas, locals get discounts as well. Now, what is a novelty ID? A novelty ID is not a fake ID. There's a difference. However, you can technically use a novelty ID as a fake ID, but I do not recommend it, especially in Las Vegas where the ID checkers are really good. Now, if you go on Reddit and you search what are the best companies for a novelty ID, you go to them, you order one with your real name. You got to be your real information on this, because I don't want you to get into any legal trouble with police or anything. So if you do decide to get a novelty ID, make sure that it's your legal information up there so that you're better protected. Do not use it to get into clubs and stuff, as I said previously. I just want to give you guys a few examples in this video. Make sure that you go out and do that. Hopefully, locals don't get mad at me for telling our secret, But that is how you get everything in Las Vegas for 50% off. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.